Somebody call 911, because my uranium stockpiles are fast depleting. Via those giant death robots and maybe those modern armors, if I remember correctly. Hello, everybody. Cyanesque111 here, and welcome back to more Civilization 6 as Julius Caesar. In the last part, we made landfall on the shores of the Ethiopian Empire. And now, it's time to march onwards to both their original capitals. Okay, so my destroyer fleet can go here. I think what I may want to do is place my naval units somewhere where they won't be able to... That took a long time for the destroyer to travel. What I think I should do is have all my naval units be stationed somewhere in places where Ethiopia's land units won't get very far out towards my empire. Meanwhile, my land units... Oh, where'd they go? Right here. I just started the game back up again, so forgive me if the game is unstable for the first few parts after this. I'm gonna have my giant death robots go near Debre Berhan. I believe that's how it's pronounced. My aircraft carrier can go here, closer to the city, and my missile cruiser armada just got a promotion, so I can't move it anywhere. Alrighty then. May want to keep this modern armor back here and let it heal for a little bit because of how low it is on HP. The robots, as always, can do major wall damage to the cities that I am attacking. I'll get my jet bomber out here. My jet fighter can follow suit as soon as the bomber's done its run. And my jet bomber can actually get a promotion in the next turn. Brilliant. That's pretty much all I can do up here for now. I'm definitely going to have to get some more units down onto the field as soon as I capture Debre Berhan. And... I think I'm going to do predictive systems next, since... What was that other one? Off-world mission. It doesn't have any bearing on a domination victory. It does have bearing on a science victory, though, which I have achieved before. Yeah, now you're seeing the telltale signs that I've started this game up. Just now. Don't be surprised if I have to wait longer than normal to do certain things, since it's the first time the game is having me do it since I booted it up again. I think this is definitely going to be the last game of Civ I play until I get my new computer. I may switch back to Balatro, Bingle Bingle, Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers, and especially Mega Man Maker. I haven't played that all throughout 1.1 of my channel, and that, I think, is kind of criminal. I'll have to get back to that game as soon as I can. I don't know if the giant death robots can actually go through the mountain tunnels, but if not, then there's always the option to jump over them, as I've seen. Oh, they actually have a national park. That's nice. To let their citizens get to know the wonders of nature, consisting of 3 mountain tiles and 1 Grassland Hills tile. I knew it was a hills tile, but I kinda have a hard time differentiating grasslands and plains. I know that the plains have a bit of a yellowish hue to them compared to the grasslands, and the grasslands provide 2 food, while plains provide 1 food and 1 production if they are occupied by a city. That's something to remember if you're a new player to Civ 6. But I'm no new player. I know my lingo quite well. Peace be to you and peace be to you and yours. I get it, Philip II. Don't really care about what anyone else says at the moment. I just want to get this domination victory out of the way, if I can, within the time limit. I've got only 30 turns left to do so, so I'm gonna have no choice but to make them count. Ethiopia is finally attacking. It's not one of my giant death robots, though, but this modern armor with more HP. And promotions. Regarding the rock bands and the concerts that they play, I don't know if their success depends on what promotions you give them and how high your culture is compared to the other civs. It's been something I've been trying to get my head wrapped around for the few times that I've made it this far into the game. But try as I might, it doesn't really cut it. Maybe they'll be fixed in Civilization 7, which I heard is coming in February of next year. Here's a major flood, but thank goodness I got my dam built in time. Oh, I right-clicked again. What is wrong with me? This is so annoying. This is annoying times 5. How I keep right-clicking to move my units without meaning to. All I can hope is that this modern armor unit doesn't perish whenever it moves in to conquer Debre Berhan. Like this. Okie dokie. That about does it. I'm wondering if I should... Hold on, let me see what the choices are. 23 grievances if I keep it, 69 grievances, nice, if I raise it. The only district they have is a water park. And that's gonna do very little for my cause, so... I'm probably gonna have to go ahead and raise it. Sorry, Ethiopia. Sorry, not sorry. And there was an aluminum source here too, but I'm pretty much breaking even with aluminum, so that's not really a big concern right now. Okay, I'm gonna have these units patrol these waters, and if any modern armors from Ethiopia come up, you sure can bet I'll have them take them down. I'll have to renew my commercial hub investments whenever possible. Although trade routes... I'm still gonna have to get some in my civ no matter what. My jet bomber can have a promotion. I'll give them Super Fortress. No minimum health requirement to air pillage. I'm not so sure how air pillaging will work, but I'll work towards it. Look at that military engineer. Not capable of combat, but it is still support after all. And they can provide some pretty powerful benefits to armies, potentially. It's a nuclear submarine armada from Portugal. Good thing I'm not at war with them anymore. At least for now, when I inevitably do have to conquer their original capital, and any other capitals they may have conquered. Okay. Giant death robot is going to jump. And its jumping range is pretty limited. I'm probably... I could jump here, but then it would be targeted by both Axum and the encampment district. I think what I should do is... this. And I'll have this giant death robot do this. Okay, it's heading over there. All the way over to this one near Babylon. That was unexpected. I'll have my jet bomber go ahead and target Alamada. My jet fighter will follow suit soon after. That doesn't have enough range. I don't think. I think I'll select a priority target for the military engineer. And the aircraft carrier itself can alert until I'm ready to give it further orders. I'll do charge for this modern armor unit. I'll have this one heal a little bit. Alamada's gonna be under my control very soon. I know it. I'll have my missile cruiser alert, and so my destroyer fleet. My trader unit. I'll send it to London because it has the most gold of the options I see. Do I want to retire my Great Admiral unit? The only one I've received, I think? I don't remember. But I think it would be a good idea if I did so, because if I retire Joachim Marcus Lisboa, I accumulate 25% less war weariness than normal. And I'm not too sure what war weariness would do to a city. At least not 100%. War weariness. I think I can only see that information if I head into the city itself, but whatevs. Goodbye, Great Admiral. Thanks for nothing. Well, actually, thanks for something, because you're making me accumulate much less war weariness than usual. If Gandhi was in this game, and Gandhi makes civilizations accumulate more war weariness than usual if they're at war with him, then you'd be way more useful if I was in a war against him. For sure. Okay, so regarding how I'm gonna move these modern armor units into Ethiopia's territory, I think I'll need to move both of my giant death robots if I want to have some room for them. No peace for you, sir. And one way or another, I'm gonna conquer both of your original capitals, starting with Babylon up here. Okay, I'm checking up here. Doesn't look like there are any more original caps up there. So I guess Babylon is my first priority for right now, until I'm ready to capture Addis Ababa. Here we go. Okay, I guess that's Alamada captured. And do I want to keep it? 14 grievances if I keep it, 41 if I raise it. Hey look, reverse numbers, huh? It's still gonna rebel in a few turns, so I'm a bit unsure what I should do with it. It doesn't have an encampment district or anything. I need to let this modern armor heal a little bit while I'm thinking about my next move with my robots. I think I can have my jet bomber rebase at Alamada And my jet fighter can't really do much, so I'll have him sleep for now. I think I should place my giant death robot here. That way, the only thing that can attack it is Exum, with a city-ranged attack. But then there's this modern armor army unit I have to worry about. I think I'm gonna keep it in case there are any future... in case there are any future units I want to get out of that. Commercial hub investment is fine with me. So is one here. Oh, and Moreau is actually gonna rebel in just 22 turns. It's a lot more compared to what I expected. And I think I'm gonna do campus research grants in Alameda. I can make do with some gold. There's gonna be some issues regarding my placements, no doubt, but once I have all the details sorted out, then I'll definitely make sure this war will go smoothly the rest of the way through. Okay, we got that situated. And as soon as this turn's done, I'll go ahead and call it a part for the time being. Look, Spain. Were you expecting a city to perform in? This might look like something I'll have to get my other giant death robot in for. Maybe a third one if I'm really feeling it. What's going on? Charles III wants to establish an embassy in my capital. I'm not sure what'll happen to my diplomatic favor if I do this. I'm pretty sure it'll go up. The problem is, I'm sadly gonna have to... Uh-oh. We've got some modern AT barbarians. That is gonna be troubling for my modern armor units, since ATs are anti-cavalry units. And that's not gonna sit very well. Wonder if an enemy spy did that. Well, if worse comes to worse, I can still get a mechanized infantry in here, and hopefully I can deal with these AT units. But, yeah. I think one of my spies got caught. Uh-huh. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to choose an escape route for my spy in the next part, and hope and pray that they survive. Be it Kylinus or Sabrina. And, yeah. Rebellion in 2 turns in Huamada, but hopefully I can change that with the conquest of Axum and then Babylon. But I still have a lot of planning to do before I can go even further into Ethiopia's empire and take the other capital. But that's a problem for another time. For now, though, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye!